Introducing the Milescraft Compact Subbase for laminate trim routers. This compact subbase is ideal for a host of routing applications such as routing profiles along edges, being used along with templates to create signs and decorative inlays, and producing mortises for mortise and tenon joinery. This attachment is compatible with all compact and laminate trim routers, making it the perfect accessory for your routing needs. The kit comes with everything you need to set up the compact subbase for routing. To set up your router, start by determining what orientation you would prefer the handles to be in. The handles in the kit offer 360 degrees of rotation to best suit your comfort and style. Note that if your router already has handles, the ones in the kit will not be necessary. Start by assembling the handles onto the subbase using the included hardware. Next, you will want to remove the existing router plate from the bottom of your router. Then, place the subbase onto your router. The supplied centering pin is designed to fit 1/4 inch, 6mm, and 8mm router collets. Insert the appropriate end into the collet of your router. You will want to line up at least one of the fixed base slots with the screw hole in your router and insert the screws, being careful not to over-tighten them. Also included in the kit are the adjustable slot inserts. These unique inserts rotate within the base and allow for different hole patterns and router sizes. Insert and align the adjustable slot inserts and install the hardware. Place the cover onto the subbase and insert the supplied hardware to secure it. To set the router up for creating mortises, the kit includes 2 mortising pins. Depending on the thickness of your material, the pins need to be mounted as close to the router bit as possible. These pins ride along the outside edges of the workpiece to keep the bit centered. When the pins are not in use, they can simply be mounted to the top of the subbase. Note that the compact subbase is only for creating mortises, not tenons. Next, you will want to set up your bit to the desired depth of your mortise. Make sure that the workpiece is clamped securely to the work table, and then rotate the router until the mortising pins contact both sides of the workpiece, and now you can begin your mortise. The compact subbase offers stability and control when freehand routing or using template kits to create signs, inlays, or other artwork. The subbase can also be used in conjunction with Milescraft's Design Inlay Kit, Sign Pro, and Sign Crafter. The subbase is designed to accept standard 1 3/16 inch bushing guides to be used with these templates. The guides are sold separately and installed simply by placing the guide into the subbase and installing the nut to the backside of the base. For finishing edges, the compact subbase offers a stable and controllable platform over the small and unstable bases of the laminate trim routers. The comfortable grip and size of the base gives confidence that your edges will turn out perfect every time. The compact subbase gives versatility and comfort to this popular group of little routers. The next time you need to create a sign, batch out some mortises, or just put some nice profiles onto a tabletop, grab the Milescraft compact subbase and your trim router and get to work.
The CRB7 Mark III router base from Empower Tools gives you total control over 7 specific router operations. The CRB7 comes with 2 different sizes of guide rods, and the rod spacing is adjustable, guaranteeing a perfect fit with almost every router available. The CRB7 functions right out of the box as an offset base. The large footprint adds stability to your edge-forming operations, keeping the router stable even when working around corners. The included pivot pin and screw store magnetically in the bridge. Installing the pin instantly converts the CRB7 for circle cutting. The stock base can cut circles and arcs from 3/4 of an inch to nearly 9 inches in radius. The micro adjust wheel allows for precise setting of the bit so that your cuts are exactly where you want them to be. And unlike most other router jigs, circle size adjustment can be made without disturbing the position on the board. Circles and arcs up to 4 feet in diameter can be cut using the included large circle compass kit. The micro adjust wheel helps place the bit exactly where needed, anywhere on the circle. Attach the included centering pins to cut precision mortises. Turning the base and keeping both pins tight on the part guides the router on stock up to 5 inches thick. The micro adjust wheel makes cutting centered and offset mortises easy and accurate, and allows simple adjustment for cutting wide mortises more accurately than ever. The included anti-tilt leg is used to keep the router from tipping when riding on a template, tall or narrow stock, or when working close to the end of a panel. Cutting rabbets, grooves, and dados using a straight edge guide is simpler than ever with the CRB7. No need to try and set the straight edge exactly. The micro adjust wheel allows you to fine-tune the offset perfectly. Index cutting of regularly spaced grooves is a breeze with the CRB7. Adding a guide strip to the supplied holes on the base makes consistent cutting of spaced grooves across a panel simple and accurate. The guide rails and micro adjust wheel allow for very accurate adjustment of the spacing. And this method also allows for making V-groove, fluted, or even beadboard faux panels. With the optional edge trimming kit, the CRB7 becomes the fast and safe way to trim edge banding. No more holding large panels on edge and trying to balance the router on a narrow surface. You can now do your trimming flat with superior control. The optional edge guide allows for routing deep within a panel while guiding off an edge. The guide rails and micro adjust wheel allow you to set the cut precisely where you want it. The edge guide comes pre-drilled with holes for mounting a sacrificial fence when milling on or close to the edge of a part. Empower Tools CRB7 Mark III provides amazing control and ease of use over 7 major routing operations, making your woodworking more effective and enjoyable.
Woodpecker's precision 12 and 18-inch triangles are the most rugged and versatile triangles around. And they'll be the last set of triangles you'll ever own, since we offer them with a guarantee to hold tolerance within 1/1000th of an inch or less along every foot of length for life. We're so confident of these triangles because we know where they come from. Every inch of the tool is crafted right inside our own Ohio manufacturing facility. We start off by machining each tool out of a solid piece of fixture-grade aluminum plate stock for optimal durability. Then they're finished and anodized for corrosion-resistant surface. Laser engraved with easily readable high-contrast scale markings. And finally, to ensure unmatched precision, our state-of-the-art video optics system is used to make sure the triangles are accurate within 1/1000th of an inch. Plus, the precision triangles feature a removable foot, so you can easily check your chop saw or table saw for perfect miters or 90-degree cuts. So the next time you're laying out a project, checking parts for square, or doing some machine setup, be confident that you have in your hands a triangle that is dead-on accurate for life or your money back.
Here we have the DeWalt range of side strike chisels. Most chisels will have 3 bevels, 1 cutting and 2 side bevels. This one has 2 cutting edges, and you have a flat side you can actually hit with a hammer. So this becomes a good everyday wrecking chisel, bashing chisel. You may notice as well we have some grooves in the side for a little bit of paring or prying out or whatever you want. And even straight out of the box, they're pretty good to just put an edge on a pencil, to be honest. It's got a good ergonomic handle. It's got the rubberized inlay, which means it's a very good, comfortable grip. It's got a steel strike cap, so you can really hit it with a hammer, really give it some. So it's got all the features in the chisel, which will give it guaranteed tough that you'd expect from the DeWalt stable. The chisel itself comes in 3 sizes, 32mm or 1.25 inch. We have 25mm or 1 inch, or 18mm, 3/4 inch. Another nice thing is they come with these removable plastic covers. So you can take it off, use it, and put it back in. So when you store it in your box, or when you put it in your trouser pocket, your long pocket, you know that the sharp bits of the chisel aren't going to do any damage.
Kreg Automax bench clamps are the perfect solution for benchtop clamping. Designed to offer the best way to create flush-fitting assemblies with Kreg joinery, these clamps are also great for general project assembly, cutting, routing, sanding, and more. Bench clamps are available in 2 sizes, 3-inch with a 3¼ inch capacity and 6-inch with a 5-inch capacity. Both clamps work with Kreg clamp track and accessories to create the ultimate benchtop clamping station. Slide the bench clamp into a clamp track and you're set to secure your workpiece using the extra large padded clamp face that evenly distributes clamping force. Thanks to Automax Auto Adjust technology, there's never a need to readjust bench clamps when you move from one material thickness to another. Simply squeeze the clamp handles and Automax technology adjusts the clamp automatically to the correct thickness, all while keeping the clamping pressure you desire. A simple thumb screw gives complete control over that clamping pressure. With Automax, set the pressure once, and Auto Adjust technology maintains it every time at every point in the clamp's capacity. Bench clamps are available alone or with several accessories that let you create a benchtop clamping station that best suits your needs. The bench clamp system features a 3-inch bench clamp and a clamp plate to create a 360-degree clamping station. The plate gets recessed into the bench top so you can easily remove the clamp and have a flat work surface. For 360-degree clamping on the go, check out the heavy-duty bench clamp system. It combines a 3-inch bench clamp with a thick 10-inch by 10-inch powder-coated steel plate. Rubber feet allow you to use this system anywhere, or the plate can be recessed into a work surface. The clamp vise uses a 3-inch bench clamp and an anodized aluminum plate that mounts to the edge of a bench top to create a simple, highly effective bench vise. It's great for clamping pieces on edge, supported by adjustable clamp blocks, and for holding large pieces on top of your bench, like a traditional end vise using a pair of included Kreg bench dogs. For the ultimate benchtop clamping station, check out the Kreg clamp table. It features 2 Kreg clamp tracks and 2 3-inch bench clamps that provide multiple ways to position clamps as you work. A set of clamp blocks makes it easy to align and square up project parts during assembly. The The clamp table is available with a heavy gauge steel stand. Any way you use them, Craig bench clamps offer exceptional clamping versatility and power with auto-adjust convenience.
The LIKE Vacuum and Router Support, model VRS 1200, for Porter Cable Dovetail Jigs. Are you a Porter Cable Dovetail Jig owner? Frustrated with the large amounts of dust and chips your router produces? What about the risk of your router falling off the jig? LIKE has the solution, the innovative Vacuum and Router Support, model VRS 1200. The patented VRS 1200, designed specifically for Porter Cable Dovetail jigs, offers almost dust and chip-free routing. The sturdy router support ensures the router sits flat at all times and can be safely parked out of the way when unclamping and clamping workpieces. A quick one-time setup is all that's needed for safe, dust-free routing. The VRS support beam slides easily on the included support brackets, and the swivel action vacuum port accepts 3 sizes of shop vac hoses. The full-width router support provides a track for the easy sliding vacuum box. As you route, the vacuum box moves across the beam to ensure maximum dust and chip collection. Everything you need for safe, dust-free, and easy routing is included in every VRS 1200 kit.
European-style hinges are a great way to go when you're mounting cabinet doors. They're concealed for a sleek, clean look, and they offer easy adjustment for perfect door alignment. With Rockler's exclusive line of jigged solutions, they're easy to install too, and the only power tool you need is a handheld drill. On the doors, the Jigged Deluxe hinge drilling system lets you quickly bore precise, perfectly aligned holes for the hinge cups. The jig configures to match your hinge specifications, and the clamp bases slip easily on the edge of your door, elevating the door enough to accommodate Bench Cookie Plus work grippers for no-slip stability. Positioning is as simple as lining up the center marks on the jig with your center lines on the door and tightening down. The spring-loaded drilling guide comes with a stop collar that lets you set the exact drilling depth. The drill guide fits snugly onto the steel template on the clamp base. Then you simply drill, and you end up with precisely positioned, perfectly vertical hinge cup holes of just the right depth. Here's another great thing about the Jigged Deluxe system. If you're mounting hinges in multiple doors of the same size, you only have to set it up once. When you're done with the doors, you need to drill pilot holes in the cabinet for the hinge mounting plates. Rockler offers jiggets to make this operation easy and accurate too. The jigs have a center line that you line up with your marks on the cabinet. A built-in fence guarantees alignment and proper setback. Then you just use the Rockler self-centering bit specified for the jig to drill the holes. All that's left to do is mount the hinge arms to the door and the mounting plates to the cabinet and clip the hinges together. Before you know it, installation is done and you look like a pro.
The Mitre Express is the perfect accessory to add to any of the Incra miter gauges. Simply drop your miter gauge into the receiving slot on the Mitre Express for a quick and easy upgrade to a sled-based mitering tool. And it works with any other miter gauge as well. The top accessible Glide Lock 2 miter bar expands for a perfect fit in your miter channel. Use the handy outboard fence support with longer fences for superior fence rigidity, and with its built-in T-slots and included hold-down clamp, your work will always be held securely. The Mitre Express is great for handling workpieces both small and large, with 2 models offering up to 24 inches of crosscut capacity. And the locking drop panel safely catches the cutoffs. Want to convert back to your standard miter gauge for the next few cuts? Just loosen the locking feature and lift. It only takes a few seconds.
Carbide tip circular saw blades are a substantial investment, and like all investments, deserve protection. You always take care to remove nails or screws before cutting because carbide teeth are tough on wood, but are brittle and chip easily if struck by other metal, like other saw blades, and are easily damaged due to careless storage. Woodpecker's new Blade Saver Saw Blade Guard and Hanger system protects your blades and offers features not found on other blade storage options. You never need to touch the blade's sharp teeth. To attach the blade guard,
Simply lay the blade flat, wrap it around the teeth, then latch the master link and store it away using the handy hanging hook. With Blade Saver, each blade is individually protected, ensuring blade teeth can't contact or strike other blades or objects. And with Blade Saver, you can store multiple saw blades in a compact area and have easy access to them all. Blade Savers are molded using tough ABS plastic that will provide years of protection for your valuable saw blades. Blade Savers are available for 10-inch and 12-inch saw blades. So consider Woodpecker's new Blade Savers adjustable saw blade guards.